Welcome back, Ryan Maxwell. Welcome to the Green Room. It's another Wednesday. Get ready for it. Pack it in, people. Get your seatbelts buckled. Tray tables up or down. I'm not sure what the metaphor is in this situation, but get ready, because after this brief session of White Bat Audio, we'll be getting into it with some more 90s commercials, and I'm on the fence about the trivia, so we'll see. Oh, Matt brought the Jolt Cola. I hope somebody brought the Jostas. Yeah, Matt, we are slowly closing in on a larger number, but yeah, 430 is where we stand. And big shout out to everybody who subscribed. Thank you. Is this too upbeat? So usually White Bat, I feel like, is a little too grim and spooky for a lot of people. This one, I thought it was a little change of pace. Yeah, man, you think this is the kind of music they would play in the Death Spa aerobics scenes, you know what I mean? If you've seen Death Spa, if you haven't seen that, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, folks, I think all the tubes are warmed up. The lights, yep, let me check they are on. We're about to get this party started, and yeah, we like to do it, so I'll see you right after this.
Dog. Cat. Mouse. Turtle.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the
Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Dave. This is FFOP Radio. It's Wednesday. It's our, middle of the week usual thing. There's Ryan Maxwell, still undefeated, name up in lights. It's Wednesday. We got some retro commercials for you. Some classic ones, I am sure. We're about 3.5 hours to 6 hours and 45 minutes. But here is Krista, my co-host and producer off screen.
Hi.
What is up, Flasco?
Hello.
Check it out, Fosca. I'm about to whip out all of my monster trucks and go out into the desert, and we can start doing competing. Like, I won't mess with action figures necessarily, but you and my Instagram might need to have a showdown, because I do have action figures if you want to like do that kind of stuff, because I've got some stuff. Like, I did a whole Jason scene.
Yep.
There was like a dinosaur thing I did that was pretty cool, but you know, we'll talk later. You're a cannon shooter, I understand, but we can find similarities. Anyway, also, hey, guess what? King Cobra is getting evicted. Not that anyone cares.
What?
Yeah, Jessica came back for another visit, got him evicted, but he's blaming it on the trolls. Don't worry about it.
She is something else.
Yeah, they're both like huffing duster like you would not believe. Oh my God. Fosco knows. Anyway, here we go, guys. We've got some 90s, not trivia, maybe trivia. I don't know. It's maybe time to Twitch Ryan Maxwell out there. He's been out there for like 2-3 weeks now or something. So maybe we'll do trivia. I don't know. Moral of the story is we do have some commercials we're definitely going to be watching. So let's see if the mood strikes. If enough people show up and start asking questions or complaining, then maybe we'll do it. But I don't know. I don't have toy monster trucks. They make a pretty good laser sound in my mouth. That's not going to do anything with photos, right? Like, you can't hear a photo. That's the problem. If you want to send it, like if we ever do a radio drama again, I will definitely bark up your tree, Matt. But this is going to be a photo contest where me and Fosco start slinging some major shade at each other. Probably, you know, those cannon shooters. Anyway, let's pull this up and get at it, folks. It is commercial time.
Rocky hits the governor. Dig him, man.
Remember, this guy is getting killed. We basically stopped here last time. I pulled this back a little bit. This is the Tombstone Pizza guy. He's about to get murdered. Call from the governor, take a message. I'm going to enjoy my pizza and then take the needle.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thursday, Bill Cosby's back with Paul Reiser hosting the NBC Super Special All-Star Comedy Hour.
Right away, you know there's something going on.
Starring the hottest, funniest comics on the planet today.
Women have to be in the mood. Men have to be in the room.
You're not
Different. Isn't it so crazy how now with the benefit of hindsight, right, you can look back at all these comedians and be like, whoa, isn't it crazy how all their vocal intonations are exactly the same? And I feel like maybe around the time Dane Cook was happening, they were probably more shouty comics, but like, it just feels like now you listen to Paul Reiser, it feels like also like Jerry Seinfeld and everybody else is like, yeah, men gotta be in the room. Oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong, I love like Richard Jenny. I thought he was hilarious, but his comedy probably didn't age well because it's like that sort of 90s cornball shit where it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't necessarily like say woke culture changed everybody, but like it's now like you can't. It's no longer funny to be like men and women and like the Venus and the Mars bullshit.
gonna want to miss the NBC
Do you
Super
know the
Special
difference
All-Star
between a
Comedy Hour
man and a
Thursday.
government bond? The bond matures. Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely incredible. Someone's a Family Guy fan. Not Family Guy, sorry. American Dad. I hate Family Guy. Here's the thing. Can I talk about this just really quick? Since you brought it up, Ryan Maxwell. The proclivity for Seth MacFarlane to just take these one-off joke characters and spin them into the lives of their own that they get, aka the Greased Up Deaf guy, Herbert the Pervert, Billy the Monster Kid from American Dad.
Yeah.
There's like a cavalcade. Like, it happened in the Cleveland show. Anything that Seth MacFarlane touches, he's like, all right, here's the core group, and then it'll slowly grow. And
then the Rogu.
Yeah, Rogu, I think, is fucking annoying. And when Billy and Rogu, like, I cannot stand that shit. Stick with the core group. Like, how many times did you see The Simpsons, like, add an extraneous character and be like, never, right? They went for 40 years? Stop it. I used to watch The Orville. That feels like 17,000 years ago. He's a great voice actor, but whatever, it doesn't matter. If you keep adding these extraneous characters onto your shows, it feels like you're adding spoilers to a car that doesn't need it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Rogu, my baby.
I just had to get that off my chest.
The fortune to fix.
Starting now, this is the way you'll condition your hair. L'Oreal creates new Light Step.
And you will never go back.
Foam conditioner from Studio Care. Before, conditioners could weigh your hair down. Now it's Light Step.
This is, someone remind me, this is like a very famous pop art thing. Like those colored squares. Yeah. Silverchair had an album. Basically, everything in the 90s was just like this. What was that? And who is that artist? I'm not a Rogu fan. Not a Rogu fan, not a Billy fan. Get those characters the fuck off the show. Don't like him. Don't want him.
Out of all of them,
They killed Jack, who was like a nice reoccurring character.
I didn't really like Jack, but
the thing about Jack was like he was just there like three
every
times
once
a
in
year.
a while. Yeah, I don't mind Rogu. I don't
hate
like
Rogu.
Billy. I like that Billy and that doctor. Like they're all like a weird.
The doctor. Oh yeah, whatever.
The doctor that made him.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I think the perfect. Like
Tuttle's fine to me.
Tuttle's fine. He's okay because he's the neighbor. He's whatever. I'm talking about like characters that weren't there at the beginning. Like Tuttle is, a neighbor and should be there. Like the Billy thing shouldn't exist. I think a perfect balance of a Seth MacFarlane character is that doctor played by Ted Danson who dies all the time.
Oh yeah.
And like so it becomes a running gag every time they go to see him. They go, is he dead today? And he goes, oh, we'll be alive next week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious.
Now foam in.
Oh,
yeah.
Reggie.
Had an album, The Young Modern. Yeah, okay, yeah. I bought that album. Not bad.
Don't rinse. Tangles out.
And Reggie was okay. Yeah, Silverchair.
Beautiful.
They also did Frog Stop, and I really enjoyed their whatever. It's 90s, obviously, so we're going to talk about it. Silverchair had some decent stuff. And you know who doesn't? That, I'm surprised. Like, if you go out and get Lemon Parade by not Semisonic, Tonic, I think it is. Whoever's, if you can only see.
Yeah, Tonic,
yeah, Lemon Parade. It's like their only good song. And like when you watch that music video, I can kind of see why they didn't. That's the thing. Like when you hear that music video or hear that song rather in the 90s, and you go, whoa, this is fucking 90s alternative. I love that shit. And I saw the music video and I go, whoa, that dude's hairline is like Jet Li's when he shaves his head as like a Buddhist monk. I go, and then you hear some of their other songs, you go, yeah, no, not a Lemon Party. It was a Lemon Parade. Thank God for that.
Conditioned. Now it's faster, easier than ever.
I kind of miss listening to shit on cassette.
Conditioner from Studio Care by L'Oreal.
Only kind of, though.
Problems.
My Plymouth Town and Country.
Problems.
I can't have an affair anymore.
Oh no.
Problems. Solutions,
Gum out.
solutions. Pour Gum Out fuel system cleaners right in your gas tank, and with just one tank full, you'll get better engine performance.
Will it help my middle-aged boner? What was the thing?
This stuff to help your gas tank.
Yeah, like, say what you want. I've looked into it a lot because when you have the time, why not? But like all these engine degreasers and octane boosters and stuff, like it depends on who you ask, right? Because like when I was getting super into motorcycle maintenance and stuff and looking at winterizing or ways to keep your, because you don't ride your motorcycle as much as you would drive your car, presumably. Ways to prolong things. And basically all these things meant to winterize or prolong your fuel or all this other things is kind of mostly just gimmicks and shit. Like if it's beyond a certain point, there's value. But for most people, it's like if you're using good gas, or like because it's not the 70s anymore, right? You can't be like,
right,
leaded or unleaded. It'll put lead in your pencil, that's for sure, man.
Gum Out, solutions to engine problems. From the people at Pennzoil.
Coming September 24th.
Like I remember the first time I remember being like, what? That's a thing? Because it didn't exist, but there was evidence of it still. It's like when you show a kid a picture of a cassette tape, like, oh, that's voicemail or whatever. Like my dad's Chevy Love, it was a 1979 Chevy Love. It had unleaded fuel only on it. And I go, what does that mean? My dad's like, oh, well, like back in the 70s, they had leaded fuel. Leaded fuel. And the reason why they put lead in it was like, I guess if it weren't like destroying people in the 70s like it did, it would have been a great idea because it lowers the combustion pressure of fuel, which means you can use lower grade fuel and save some money. But we were basically poisoning ourselves with lead for like a solid decade here in America. God knows what was happening everywhere else and may still be. There might be some the people are putting together like the rise of the golden age, quote unquote, of serial killers in the 70s with the like spike in lead in human consumption because it can make you do abnormal things and whatever.
Darnell
With like lower IQs and like low impulse control and stuff.
tailback. Ray Griffin, starting tailback.
Darnell Jefferson was a high school superstar.
Matt used to use let it in his 86 Subaru.
Holy shit, so that's still the 80s?
Gangbanger with speed.
He's got to play by a new set of rules.
What's your assignment? Kill everybody.
To fight the pressure.
Yeah, well, they never mentioned this during recruiting.
To survive.
Every time a sports movie came out and one of my friends wanted to see it, I go, hard pass. Like, because it just... sports are boring, and sports movies are always extra boring because it's not like, I realize every genre basically has a set number of stories you can tell within that setting. And with sports, it's like, the underdog team wins or the underdog dude wins, whether it be Rudy or Blue State or whatever the fuck that movie was called, Blue State Blues or whatever.
The Titans.
Dawson's Creek and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter. It felt so formulaic. Like I get in Westerns, dudes got to get shot, but are they after gold? Are they after money? Are they after a lady? Like what's going on there? With the sports, it's like, they're gonna win the game.
Radio.
Yeah, radio with Cuba Gooding Jr. I would say Teen Wolf also, possibly Teen Wolf 2.
The program, rated R.
We're getting ready for a very special night.
It's Electric Boogaloo.
WTLV will honor 12 First Coast volunteers for donating their time to make our community
Everyone else
great.
can
Join
cut
us
out.
Thursday, September 23rd at 7 p.m. for the 12 Who Care Community Service Awards dinner and live
Oh, we
telecast.
chose as many people as our number of channels is. Too bad you didn't go to 45.
WeatherTel, a 24-hour weather information service from
Oh
12
my
News,
God.
is brought to you by Pick and Save.
Pick and Save.
Duracell. You can't top the Copper Top.
I miss Pick and Save. If you guys, I hope Retail Archaeology does a video of like the Pick and Save lineage, because I remember as a child going to Pick and Save, and then like McFrugal's took over Pick and Save, and they're like, see you later, fuck you, you're out of here, Pick and Save, it's McFrugal's now. And then Big Lots came in and took over McFrugal's, and I was like, oh my God, the turmoil.
Oh, so that's where Big Lots came from?
Well, I don't know if they're like,
because I've never heard of Pick and Save.
Pick and Save is kind of like Big Lots and kind of like what McFrugal's is. It was just like random shit that Big Lots would do. They would just buy big lots of shit, throw it in a store. And before the internet and stuff, when you go look for deals, that's what Pick and Save was. You would go and just buy random shit that this company got at a discount, essentially.
Huh.
There are times you can feel your body heat rising, higher and higher. Fortunately, there's Degree Antiperspirant. It's body heat activated. Every time your body heat...
Oh, yeah, it was called Odd Lots. You're right.
...rises, Degree releases extra protection to keep you cooler, drier.
You're up next.
Thank you. Good morning.
Nothing protects you like Degree. Your body heat turns it on.
What are Americans saying about Hershey's cookies and mint? The irresistible combination of crunchy cookie bits and lightly minted Hershey's chocolate is drawing unanimous response.
Unanimous.
It's the coolest Hershey bar so far.
Here's the thing. Like my best friend in junior high and high school, like we could not have been more different, like taste-wise, because he loved like the chicken ranch pizza with the white sauce and the Alfredo and shit. I hated that shit. Loved the red sauce, loved the pepperoni and the pineapple. I loved regular chocolate. He loved like white chocolate or cookies and cream with the mint shit. Could not be more different. I was like, oh my God, what kind of animal? Especially, here's the thing. I can get you white chocolate people, so I have no problem with you. But you recreational mint people, I don't get it.
When one of these volunteers gets a cold or allergy, should she take a medicine that can cause drowsiness or Sudafed 12-hour? It relieves nasal congestion all day and lets you stay alert. Sudafed 12-hour.
Man, that box is so plain.
There's robo tripping.
Weather threatens.
We're the only station in town with their own radar, and that's significant because so many people around here spend time outdoors. A thunderstorm can be a major hazard, and we can see the thunderstorms as the people are getting ready to walk out there.